Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Distant Worlds Universe. This video, or series of videos, is kind of looking at the very beginning of the game, just starting out. For some people who may be interested, Distant Worlds is a grand strategy space game. Lots that goes into it, lots of things that can go on in any number of save. We went over some early builds, some early ship designs, some good stuff for the economy, and struggled mightily to take out space lobsters, but that is one of the big threats that have now passed. And one of the things that I missed that could have made my fight a little bit easier here is that I'm not going to do this all the way yet, but I do have stronger weapons than the Epsilon torpedo, which does damage of 17. We now have the shockwave torpedo, which does even more, but I'm not going to retrofit these guys until we get the advanced armor upgrade, which we're currently researching. So what are our goals right now? Right now our goals are to continue our research, but more importantly, we need to start exploring the star systems that are around us. Now we're going to be working towards getting a stronger hyperdrive and everything eventually. Right now our research is actually going towards the better hyperdrive technology. So we have better reactors and everything that we can throw in as well, but right now if we look around the very star, actually some of these star systems are not even planetary systems. Like this one is just a star. That does happen in this game, unlike some other games. We do have a few planets over here, not a lot, and it looks like we don't have a ton of resources really to gain from some of this either, but we do have our exploration fleet that is still going, trying to explore everything. Is it going to refuel right now, or is it just going through the system? But let's see here. Oh, space crabbies. That's not good. Well, that would be that'd be a problem down there. We do have a bunch of exploration ships. We actually have 2 new ones as well. Let's turn off the automation on these. I don't mind a few automated explorers, but I don't really want to explore these tiny stars and gas clouds are down there. What I need are planetary systems. So you know what, let's like go up right here, explore this system, queue up another mission, explore this system, and you are already going over here, so that's okay, I guess. We'll let some of these things, like you have no mission right now. Did you actually finish your stuff? Sure, let's go ahead and refuel you, because you getting a little bit of fuel helps. We're going to be getting pop-ups for building new ships for a while. I think we're okay on 6 explorers because that is quite a bit of maintenance over time, and we do want to pay attention to that. Another thing that we can explore is this supernova. That's usually going to have some research implications. But we kind of have we have a multi-pronged set of goals here. We want to get more resources for our system, and we need to upgrade our construction ships to actually do that. Like right here, we should already have some bases, such as we got some hydrogen now. We got this one should be complete or almost complete. Yeah. So we have 2 ships with no mission. So let's take a look at some of the things we can possibly construct. First off, let's make sure they're retrofitted correctly. You're retrofitted. You're retrofitted. You're retrofitting. So 4 construction ships is probably good enough here. So all we're going to do is just kind of follow the lead for these things. Try and get whatever resources we don't have. Even if they are on distant planets right now, like Vodkol and Jacanta Ivory, those are luxury resources. But they're still pretty good. Silicon, on the other hand, is pretty damn important. So let's go ahead and mine that. It's actually a really good resource of silicon, but some of these resources appear more on certain planets, like silicon appears quite well on desert planets. Let's see, do we actually not have anything building here just yet? Alright, well that's gonna take some time. Let's actually go ahead and put you to retrofit, because that shouldn't cancel out this mission. Because it's just gonna take a really long time. So smuggling isn't working too well. Like I said, the next big thing is just, and this is where the game kind of starts to stretch out a little more. You want to meet more people. So if the pirates start offering if pirates start offering things like contacts with other civilization, we're going to start taking them. We're not going to do this, as fun as that would be. We'll offer that. We'll put you on the resort base mission now. And then you can repair that as well. So yeah, these asteroid fields and stuff can be mined too, but mining bases are maintained by the private sector. And although our private sector is very strong and making a lot of revenue, we don't always want to drag them down with that. But you see where all the purple stuff is. That's what we're claiming right now is kind of our space. And the more bases we can build, the easier it will be to deter other people from coming after us. So let's see, what are you doing? You're refueling. This is where getting the advanced hyperdrive is really going to help. You know what? Let's just build another one. Okay, so send a monetary gift of 3,000 some credits. Yeah, sure. We want to improve our relations with the ancients especially, because when we look here, our military strength is 233, which is not great even this early in the game. Their military strength is 41,000. They've been around a long time. We don't want to piss them off. So, let's see. We have some characters around here. I do have intelligence agents. I could potentially try and steal a map from them and use it to our advantage, but we don't want to do that. But we're making really, really good income right now. And we are researching colonization. We're probably not going to get anything from it right away. But the more things we can start building around here, the better. We may want to start building some more resorts and stuff too. Special locations, debris field, we don't have to worry about that just yet. Okay, so we do want to actually build a research station here. So we'll keep that in mind. This shady navigator, that's good. Let's go ahead and build research. That way, anything we can do to speed up our research is great. And planetary bonuses, that's all good. All right. Any other things from the exploration? Right now, not really. I don't know. It's a little tough to say where we go from here. I guess that's already exploring over there. So let's explore this star. Q next mission, explore this unknown star, and then we'll go from there. You have no mission right now, so we'll just set you to explore all these systems, and hopefully we'll get something good. Any colonizable planets yet? No. It's a little surprising, but we are kind of, yes, I know, Miss Kitty. It's very exciting. The colonization of space is something cats are very interested in, apparently. What do we got? We got all these exploration ships. You still have some fuel. Okay, we don't want you to be under attack. Let's see here. So foolish decay. Let's go ahead and have you. Probably want to have you refuel, and then we can see if we can hit you up over here, because we're actually almost through some of our local sectors. Our scientists have made a critical breakthrough while researching defensive tactics and abandoned space base. We've encountered an abandoned star base. I think we've already seen this. Let's go ahead and investigate it. And we have investigated the advanced star base at the ice asteroid TI-255. We have boarded it and taken control. Let's go to space base being attacked by space lobsters. We gotta send the fleet in. It's only a fleet of 3 right now, but let's send the fleet in. Okay. And how's actually this thing, damn. Let's turn the speed down for a second. Oh no, it's gonna die. Our newfound space base, which is very exciting. We have another giant space lobster here, don't we? And it's just going to town on this. So that was a really nice starbase like gift, and now it's gone. We want to secure this area anyway, I guess, so we'll send our whole fleet in. And you know what else we can do? I did say, okay, we want to attack this. So we discovered a starbase and then immediately lost it. That's a little funny, a little sad. Our fleet's coming, but it's not going to be super fast. In fact, their range may not really allow them to do that too far. We'll see. Yes. All right, and we're going to have hyperdrives here soon too, so that would be a really convenient time to retrofit. All right, no mission for you right now. What did I say we wanted to build? Oh, you know what? We can go ahead and build. Where's this pulsar at? Can totally build another research space here. Pulsars, things like that tend to be good for... well, that's kind of far out too, but that's okay. Let's go back to our fleet, which I may or may not be sending to their deaths. Especially... What? In their exploration in distant reaches of the galaxy, and the Empire has made momentous discovery in some ancient ruins. In the ruins, they have found old documents from the early prehistory. These documents describe events of history of our race, the humans. The state that long ago humans led a historic resistance effort against a colossal invasion of evil aliens from another galaxy. The story ends abruptly as it tells the humans and their allies being overwhelmed by enemy forces. Discovery of this bold and historic past will increase our happiness for all across the human race. So, I don't know where exactly that came from, but there we go. We've gotten hyperdrive technology as well. So apparently something dinged that's over there all the way across the galaxy. But now that we have hyperdrives, we'll be there pretty soon. I kind of want to see what this fleet's going to do. How badly this is going to go. We do have one ship that is slightly damaged. Let's see. We do want to offer a colony look of an independent colony for 20,000. No. I used to try and do that until... Oh god, there's a bunch of these here. This is going to end very poorly, isn't it? Okay, there... Oh, well, actually, you know what? We're actually... I should have slowed this down a little bit. This is what happens when we have two ships firing on something at the same time. It works like it's supposed to. So we have another giant space crab and a little space crab. So let's go ahead and get in formation. And you know what, actually, I'm just going to repair these ships. This doesn't seem to be like a really high priority area, and we need to... I know I just changed course on that immediately, but we have some pretty important retrofits that we're going to want to do here. So reactor gone, fission reactor, let's put two of those in. Garax hyperdrive, look at that! Our hyperdrive speed is now 25, is up from about 1,000 to 12,000. And if we put one reactor in versus two, the efficiency of that changes quite a bit. Also, we need to get rid of the Epsilon torpedoes, put in these. Note that there's still some resources that we're looking for. We need helium? Okay, well, we'll build... We need helium for a lot of these things. We'll make sure that we get some helium here. Anything else that we want to add? We have the impact assault blasters. So these things are going to be a lot stronger. We need to take out the armor. And you just want to keep... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. You just got to keep watching your upgrades here. Like, that increases our defense enough. It helps. But manually upgrade this design as well. We're going to do the exact same thing here. Take away the warp bubble, take away this. We'll add the reactor, which we still need helium, so we got to make sure to get that. And the hyperdrive, where is it? I had it all together before. So here's the hyperdrive. Yay! Look at our range, now 13 sectors. Which means we can probably cut a little bit of weight from fuel. Oh wow, we actually have too many fuel cells, I'd say. There we go. Because there's another thing I want to add to this, which is the long-range scanner. Getting long-range scanners on your... Yeah, I just changed the order of everything, and now none of it makes sense. Getting long-range scanners on your science ships just makes sense. Although we do want to add a second reactor here. And now we need to decrease our size just a little bit. Let's see. We cut you down 3.5. Alright, we want to do like 5. Let's do 6 range sectors. I guess we don't really need 3 fission reactors. 7,000 hyperdrive speed's good enough for an exploration ship. Alright. Yeah, because I don't want to sacrifice the range on that. But by decreasing that reactor, we just cut out the range quite a bit. Alright. We need to cut how much more? We actually have better thrusters now than those ions anyway. Or we should soon. Alright, 301. Can we cut a HAB module? Nope. Alright. We can cut 1 piece of armor though, I'm sure of that. So let's put 4 pieces of enhanced armor, 300. The reason that gets so big is just because of the long range scanners, but we're going to do the exact same thing here. Bye-bye basic space reactor, bye-bye this. Hello fission reactor, and hello hyperdrive. Now what I want to know is why we don't have any helium yet. One more thing we definitely want to upgrade though is our small spaceport, where we just want to add in... we got a few things we can add in, but let's see. We already added in the medical center and the rec center. Pretty much what we need to add right now is a long-range scanner, some armor. Let's add some shields. We need some more. We need another reactor as a result of this. I know, Kitty. I know. I know. And we need, of course, more life center, more HAB module. And why do we not have helium? Really feel like we should have helium at this point. Do you need a retrofit? You do. Let's go ahead and do that first. Alright, why do we not have helium gas from anything yet? That's so weird, because I'm sure we have it in our system. Alright, well, we don't have a free place, but we'll need to... Let's see. What's the closest helium resource we have? Right around here. Alright. You'll do. Okay, so you guys are all just going to leave and repair. We have plenty of money right now. We can just go ahead and, for the sake of not pausing, let's go to the spaceport and let's build 5 cruisers. And we don't need to build any more capital ships right now. We do want to go ahead and retrofit a few things, so we can go ahead and retrofit you. Go ahead and retrofit you. Go ahead and retrofit you since you're refueling. And now we have lots of construction ships available. So we got to retrofit you. Like I said, it's just a lot of this is ship management to a point. And we can actually finally make a colonization ship. So we did finish colonization as a research here. Let's go ahead and improve our docking bay, improve our crew systems, and improve our entertainment. We may as well get the countermeasures. And we'll start by Swamp Marsh colonization. Now we don't need to research Continental because we can already get it other than is using it as a prereq for desert colonization. So that should all be alright. But if we look for, I'm really surprised that we have not found any potential colonies yet. And it's not just potential colonies. There are some, you saw the pirate offering us a settlement location. There's other like isolated populations that are around. So you're going up here, you're retrofitting. You're refueling. So we can go and retrofit you as well. Look at just the great amount of money that we have. And yet if we look at Earth once again, I did set the taxes to 15 last time. Our population's still pretty happy. Our population's growing by 5%, which is just fine. We're at 12 billion people now, which is great. And we have, let's see, that's a pirate frigate. Or a cruiser, excuse me, going in here. Let's see here. We got these ships going to retrofit. So yeah, we'll have our resources before too long. I would just really like to at least get colonization online in this video, but sometimes that's how the game goes. Okay, we have a big old line at the spaceport. In fact, you know what I can do is on top of the design upgrade that I already made. Did I already put a long range scanner in here? Yeah. Let's go ahead and build a two things here. We have 6 docking bays. That's probably enough. We can build another construction yard though if I can just find the damn thing for it. Alright, so 4 construction yards. That way we can work on 4 ships at once. We need to build a colony ship too, but we'll do that in just a little bit. And let's go ahead and retrofit you for 6,000 some credits. And our scientists made a critical breakthrough in researching accelerated construction. And we can crash research with all this extra money. I'm not going to do that right now, but if I wanted to double click on this, we could possibly make it happen. But yeah, once we get that research going, we're going to try and build our first wonder as well. But look at all these private ships just going around here. Lots of transport, lots of good things here. We have more places that we can build, some more possible resorts, including one right here. So that wouldn't be terrible if I could just get a ship that was ready here. Because right now everybody's waiting to retrofit. If we look at our spaceport again, this is where getting another colony would be good. We have 25 ships waiting, 24 ships waiting, 23 ships waiting. Diplomats feel that it would be good to send a gift to them. Okay, I really would like to run into some other aliens though. It's like, this is a surprisingly isolated... Oh, that's the pirate faction, isn't it? And that's just a small spaceport in the middle of an asteroid. How very pirate of them. All right, cruisers. We've been making a lot of cruisers. And you'll notice that some of these dudes have... Let's go ahead and make a second fleet. Okay, so patrolling Earth, they're automated. 3rd fleet. We may just have to go into the ship menu real quick just to retrofit these guys. And another way you can save some cash, like anything else, is just to do a multi-select retrofit. 5,000. Like I said, our economy is really good. We don't have the best cash flow right now, but we can increase our taxes as needed. Right now we're really suffering from the maintenance cost of having a bit more of a standing army. But let's see here. We don't want to reject that. Although if we look at the diplomacy screen real quick, they're pleased with us. We're cautious. They have a lot of firepower. They have 90 military ships. Our military is still not really online, so we're not ready to take them quite yet. And now we've completed research and accelerated construction, which means we have 50,000 money on hand. We can hit this button, build a wonder, and we can build the Bakuris high-speed shipyards. Now this is like any other game where there are wonders involved, civilization style, which means there's only one wonder per place. So you got to keep that in mind. If someone else builds it, you don't get it. So let's build a... I can't actually build a resort here because there's a mining station. Alright, well, we don't really need that, I guess. Deef. Okay. This is where, once again, exploring is pretty nice. Just to have all these things here. So, strange encounter. Where are you? It's our first exploration ship. You're all the way out here. Alright, so explore... that. So, oh, independent colony discovered. So we have encountered an independent population of humans at the continental moon Tudov in the Sol system. Humans have preserved an ancient legend which share with you. They say that their ancient ancestors were once a spacefaring race. Traveling between the stars with the knowledge was lost in a terrible disaster they refer to as the Great Forgetting. Population be fairly friendly towards us. Is likely we could colonize this moon. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and design a colony ship. Should be fairly straightforward, except there is one specific rule you got to know for colony ships, and that is that half of the size must be the colonization unit. I guess because otherwise, since there's no limits really to how big you can make it, that it can get pretty bad. So the colonization module automatically makes it 300. We don't need to be that fast. We don't need to turn that hard. Can put an energy collector on it. We need a command center. We'll put some cursory armor on it and like a few shields. Sometimes people get pissed when you're trying to colonize something and they will shoot at you. 7.63 sectors is alright. We need to add just one possible weapon. What weapon do you think that would be? Probably that. Alright. And hab modules. Alright. Notice how many of these we need. Lots. Life support. And we'll name this the cat carrier. You happy now, Miss Kitty? We named a ship after you. Alright. Now the one downside that we have at this point... Oh, abandoned ship encounter. Drift in the Sol system. Interesting that it's the Sol system. We haven't even had a chance to look at where this is. Let's investigate the ship. We've investigated the destroyer at the continental moon Tudov in the Sol system. It appears to be good working order. We take control. Okay, so here is what exactly we're talking about. We got a new ship, which is pretty exciting. We do want to colonize this. If we look at this planet, I'm going to click off here so we don't accidentally attack it. This, when you colonize places, you take whatever your colony ship has, but this one has a population of 1 billion people, and it does have a hidden pirate base on there, which is something you have to deal with later. But we can build a new colony ship towards it. So what we want to do is if we open up the construction yard and we go to Earth, Earth right now is currently trying to build a wonder. We can also build a colony ship as well. So the handsome partisan, that's fine. So if we look at Earth right now, what's getting built here? Building the handsome partisan. Looks like we have another thing that's just trying to build. This is such a cluster over here. I love it. Alright, we have nothing else. So sometimes you kind of want to build a beachhead or something as we're getting to our point again. But I think this is good because we actually found a place that we can colonize, which is nice. So if there's any like resources, where's the damn souls? Oh wow, all the way up here. Alright, so is there anything that looks like we might want to build something on and or around it? Sure, why not? Let's take you. Let's go to Sol 5. Well, do we have anything like oh, supernova? That'd be decent to build at too. But let's at least go ahead and go here. You know what? Let's build a gas mining station. That's fine. And if we can go over here, I do kind of want to increase this. Oh, that's already being built. Nice. Alright. So here's a potential supernova place. And let's go ahead and build here. This is going to be a high-tech research station, right? Right? Yeah. Yes, we're building a high-tech research station in a supernova. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, so our strategic advisors want us to offer more smuggling missions. That's fine. We're going to need to really get our resources going. If we're going to be colonizing all the way up here, we're going to have to really get our resources together. So we have... That's the spaceport. Earth over here is just... How are we doing on our colony ship? Building one right now. So this is going to take a little bit of time. So let's just go ahead and select the ship, go to ship. 42, 41. We'll let this go pretty hard. There's some other things that I can do, but I really want to make sure that we get this colonization together. But I will say, if we go ahead and hit the we actually have 2 places we can colonize. There's also Vargo 1, a continental planet, which is a little bit bigger, but Tirov 1 has a quality of 95. This is kind of from a logarithmic scale, so 95 is way more than 6% better than other things. So Tirov is going to be our higher priority. It'll start with a higher population. And let's see, 39, 38 unbuilt. So if we just go around right here, let's go ahead and send the Fleet 1 up to patrol the Sol system. We want that now. So we want to have some military presence there, which should be good. How are the explorers doing? No mission right now, really. Okay. Let's explore all systems here. Foolish Decay. Let's just have you explore all systems here. Alright. So we'll have to reselect the colony ship in a minute. The construction ship has completed its mission too. Okay, we got a lot of things that are completing all at once. And we do need a few of these things. Here, let's go ahead and send you over here. Let's go ahead and send you over here. Alright. And now the advisors are telling us to establish a colony and build something. We are actually going to want to build a second colony ship. Let's go ahead and do that now. While we have some money here. We're going to need to build a spaceport up here too at Sol, so we'll save this up here. And like I said, I know this runs a little bit long, but we're almost done. At least for this. I just want to see okay. We've done so good, Miss Kitty. You've done so good today, and now you're causing problems. It's like, it's one thing if you're just sitting there meowing. It's another thing entirely if you're just gonna run around like crazy and start knocking things down and then biting my hand. That's fun. Alright. Sorry for the little sound there. But we do have 2 colony ships going. We're just gonna kind of let this go until we can get the colony ship built, which means we're going to get a pretty good influx of cash again here. We're getting faster mining as well, which is nice. We have 1 construction ship up here already. But yeah, it's getting closer to being done every day. But yeah, this is kind of Distant Worlds universe in a nutshell. Unfortunately, I really thought I'd be running into more aliens by this point. We've only run into the ancient people, and even then, not by much. But I guess this means we have our own little wing in the world that's just ours, and 1 pirate faction exploration ship is under attack from a giant cactuar. That's okay. We're just going to watch the Handsome Partisan. And we got this. The Bucharest high-speed shipyards are built. Construction 200% faster. That's ridiculous. And that's from Earth building. So you're going to see this start to go. Oh, and actually we found a Zentabia fluid discovered. A highly valuable discovery in the volcanic planet Adoba 1. This planet supplies an extremely rare resource of Zentabia fluid. Can heal nearly any wound or disease. It can even repair damaged limbs or organs. Colonies supply with this would gain an enormous development bonus. Obviously, we should make every effort to control it. We should hurry and build a mining station so we can... Okay, we should build a mining station here. The Ancient Guardians have already built a mining station here. The thing is that I could try and possibly take this down, but you can see that they have a patrol around this all the time. They know how valuable this is. So let's put it this way. It's nice that the game got us that, but we're not going to get it. That's practically nothing for a system map. So we'll take that. All right, so back to the colony ship. We actually do not have research and energy right now. We'll improve our hyperdrives. We'll improve our shields. We can start doing this. I guess we'll want to start working on oh, wait, no. Before any of that, we want to do damage control. Except for maybe these 2. Damage control unit's very important because it actually lets ships self-repair while they're out on the fly, which is very good. Alright. So we got a map of an unexplored system. That's all very exciting. We do have the ancient people up there trolling us. We do have construction ships here. Like I said, I'm just kind of letting this roll until we get our colony ship completed, which is close. I said, oh, we want to go to ship, but we also want to select the ship first. Derpity derp. Alright, it's automated right now. We don't want to automate these damn ships. But here we go. It's currently at Earth. We're just going to send it straight up to this. That's no moon. That's going to be a place where we try and colonize. Now, there is not an automatic chance of success here. We could very possibly fail this. Should be a little bit annoying, but these independent fighters and everything, they're all here. And if this colonization fails, which you can see here, if we... okay, you are actually coming there. So if we do actually select this planet, it says probable colonization, friendly population. And here goes the ship. This is going to be very much like health class. And let's go ahead and see how long this is taking, because they took the route that's taking it further away. We can build another colony ship and try and colonize another planet. But shall we succeed or fail? They're not trying to shoot at us. Chewed off. Did we get it? Did we get the RNG? And Tudolf has been colonized. The existing population of humans has also joined our empire. They have provided us with about 9,000 or 8,000 credits. So that's good. So we have our second colony, which is going to be a pretty good point to end this. We notice that there's all kinds of things we want to build that are going to be stopped because of resource shortages. That's because resources are not kept around the entire world here. Now, first off, anytime you make a new colony, you want to drop the taxes to 0. In fact, Earth, to try and supplement money here, could probably tax to 20. The reason you want to lower taxes is to facilitate population growth. You want happiness to be a thing. Also, you're going to lose taxes of corruption to pirates, so we don't want that. But the other thing is that, once again, when we say resource shortages, look at the planet. The planet has its own cargo hold here, which is currently not a lot. It actually has a little bit of Caslin, which is kind of surprising. But compared to Earth's stores of practically everything under the sun, we actually have some Zembita fluid ourselves, too. But otherwise, I mean, just this colony has insufficient strategic resources, so you're going to see what happens here. We have a new colony. You're going to see the private sector start to go bonkers getting stuff together here in just a second. We increased our cash flow significantly because we increased our taxes. We do have the exploration ship as well coming to refuel, so that's good. This is officially our space now. And so once we get that everything built, we'll have long-range scanners. We can build new ships as well. It's actually saying to build another construction ship, which is interesting, but our diplomats think it would be wise to send a gift. Let's decline. They're not really going to attack us. But we do have another colony ship that can go towards Varga. So if we select that ship, it's almost there. Cool. All right. So if we do something like this, we'll have a spaceport over here. And once this is done, we can turn off the we can turn off automizing yet again. Maybe, possibly. We don't want to move it just to planet Earth. We want to actually have the ability to select options here. All right, let's do this. There we go. Turn off automize. What we will go ahead and do, we don't need to move like that, is we have another... Oh, wow, this is actually the only planet in this system. Well, let's hit the colonize button here. And we're just going to go from no colonies to 2 colonies in pretty much a hurry, which is fine. We have another starport here. We already have a pretty decent population. This starport is now getting built because we have all kinds of things from the private sector bringing new things in. Our strategic advisors want us to bring more things in. Let's just go ahead and build another exploration ship. It's not too much here. Now, we do have a lot of other construction ships that don't have a lot to do right now. So, once again, we get the starport here, and pretty soon we'll be able to build more ships here. We don't get the construction bonus from the other place, but we do have one potential colony, Varga 1, which we're already sending a place here. Priority resources. Let's look at the galaxy priorities here. Earth has these things. These are all within our system. We actually don't have any available construction right now. But we do. I know we do. All right, let's just go ahead and build something here. And then we can kind of, I guess that's okay. Just try and spread out our reach just a little bit. Once again, it's the private sector that'll bear the burden of those. But here's our planet once again. It's going to grow. It's going to take some time to grow, but we'll get eventually a leader that can go over here. Varga 1 has been colonized. Very exciting. We will just rename it Varga, and once again, it starts at 0 taxes, but notice the population difference. 30 million versus 152 million. If you can find an independent population, you want to take advantage of that. But here's Varga 1, and once again, very first thing we build is a spaceport. Alright, so Silent Chamber of the Nexlans. We've discovered the Silent Chamber of the Nexlans, ancient ruins of the lost civilization at ice planet Yaris Major 3 in the Yaris Major system. From our orbital inspection, we detect ruins lie deep. Let's investigate. Oh, dinosaurs! Sleeping alien race awoke. That's not an event I expected. In their investigation of the Silent Chamber of the Naxilians, our survey team found a vast stasis hibernation chamber hidden beneath the ruins. The colossal chamber contains millions of sleeping Nalaxians. Our team accidentally triggered the good job, team. Triggered the mechanism to wake the sleeping Naxilians. The woken aliens have now taken control of the planet. Great. The Nexilians explain that they hid themselves in hibernation when an evil empire brutally enslaved their entire galaxy long ago. The awoken Nexilians remain terrified that these fearsome overlords, who they call the Dark Ones, may return once again. So there's kind of your overarching story, as it were. It's an ice planet with dinosaurs. Interesting. And they can have that ice planet, I guess. How far away are they from us? Yaris Major, so not too far, and we could actually start exploring some of these debris fields in other places as well. But I think this is going to be about as time as any to cut this video for now. We don't have, we actually have some other diplomatic relationships now. Once I unpause it, it'll unlock. Maybe. Anyway, though, oh, that's an independent colony, so no, that's not going to be its own empire right now. But this is Asher. That's it for now. You can see our empire happily moving on. We have 100,000 money. We have a fantastic cash flow right now. The next thing to do is, I guess, to build up and work our way through the star system. Now, if that's going to be for another video, feel free to let me know in the comments what you want to see. But at least for the time being, we haven't gone into too much like espionage, some of those other things, just because we haven't had the appropriate adversaries to do that against. But I hope you enjoyed watching it. Distant Worlds Universe is definitely a game worth checking out, especially if you can catch it on a 50% sale, which happens from time to time, but rarely. So make sure you keep an eye out for it on your wish list or something. Another game I'm interested in that's similar in this vein and kind of a space grind strategy is Stellaris, which is being made by the ever-famous Paradox Games. Definitely look out for that. I'm going to be upping some coverage on that as well. And that looks like a ship that I have not seen before. Those are more pirates. Cool. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this, and we're not going to be sending gifts to them anymore because they're pretty peaceful towards us. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. Feel free to let me know if there's anything else you want to see. I just kind of wanted to give a few videos to show what a solid, albeit strangely isolated start for Distant Worlds looks like. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's go look at the Earth one more time down here, or the new Earth as we call it. Yeah, just there's so many little layers of everything that goes on in this game. It's pretty awesome. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.